Yo, 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 welcome back to another episode of Cannabis and Coffee. We're back here in the Dab Lab. It's bright and early at 6:05 in the a.m., man. We're coming right back with another blue pack from Shop Hello Mary. You guys see we got that stuffed cherry gelato, man. We will get a look at it closer together in a minute here. We're gonna do something a little different today. I've got some Banana Foster's Backwoods. We're gonna stuff this cherry stuffed gelato off in one of these and see what it's hitting for. You guys know we love Shop Hello Mary for the rosins, so I got a couple rosins right here. You stick around to the end. After we finish the blunt, we'll take a couple dabs out of the puff coat. First of all, if you're new to my channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, click the bell. We go live almost every day around here. It's a lot of fun. We have typically about 100 people in the chat. Really positive community, like-minded people like yourself. Join the family. If you're new to my channel, we do a lot of cannabis reviews. We typically focus on that THCA hemp market. My heart is truly with the hemp market. I've done a lot of time for cannabis, so hopefully you won't have to. Guys, if you're new to the hemp market or you're confused about what THCA is, it is simply type 1 cannabis, just like your recreational, just like your street buds, just like your medical, all right? That 0.3, that's a really meaningless number and it causes a lot of confusion with everybody. Just know it's simply type 1 cannabis. That's why they're fighting to outlaw it everywhere, and that's why we're fighting to keep it free everywhere. Please hit that subscribe button and find out how you can support the hemp industry and keep this plant free. Oh man, y'all know I love Shop Hello Mary. They bring that West Coast premium straight to your door. Anywhere in the world now too. You know that the European Union has very similar hemp laws, and Shop Hello Mary is one of the only companies that's going to ship straight to your door over there. I don't care if you're in UK, Spain, France, wherever in the European Union, they're going to get it to your door because you guys do have industrial hemp. So feel free to order. I will give you a little tip though. Keep those orders under $150 to avoid the import taxes. Well guys, that's enough yip yapping. Let's go ahead and get this under the light and get a closer look together.
Warning, this video is intended for educational and entertainment purposes only. All individuals shown are 21 years or older. All content is intended for adults 21 or older. I am a licensed medical cannabis station. Nothing illegally shown or promoted on this channel. Anything you see is merely stage props for video production. Again, we don't support any illegal activities. Don't break laws. Change them. Free that plant.
Yo, 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 here we go. Y'all see we got that brand new light box. Check it out. That beautiful plain Shop Hello Mary pack. I love their design. Not too crazy. That West Coast premium delivered to your door. Go ahead, scan that QR code or scan that one right there. That'll take you to the site. It's that cherry stuffed gelato. You can see it's nicely heat sealed. Nobody's been in that bag. We finna get in it. I can smell the aroma jumping out as soon as my scissors clip in. Let's see. Oh yeah, beautiful nose and beautiful little buds. These are premium, but they look more like a small to me. Beautiful buds though. Let's get in a little closer. This is a ½ ounce. All right, cool. Look how frosty these little buds are. This is a ½ ounce of the stuffed cherry gelato. The aroma is fantastic. It's been a while since I looked at any Shop Hello Mary flower, and boy, do they have some fire. I don't know what is going on with my camera. It's just like wanting to have a time getting focused, but you can see the frostiness of these buds. Look at that. Yeah, man, that light box really gets you in there close where you can see what you're looking at. Look at there, guys. Awesome looking buds. Let's snap a couple if we can. They're so small. Might have trouble. There we go, with a little bitty one. Let's get her snapped. Man, the nose is great. I can't wait to get this spun up, man. This is gonna be a good smoking little smoke. God, it's candy, candy, candy. Maybe that's what it is. I didn't have the action mode on. It wouldn't stay focused. But yeah, that's it, the stuffed cherry gelato. Let's go ahead and get this spun up and done up. Beautiful buds, man. Let's go ahead and get this spun up and done up in that wood and see what it's hitting for. It's some nice looking little buds, man, but these are pretty small for a premium, but beautiful and great nose, and I know they're gonna be smoking. I'm gonna go ahead and get this spun up so we can get to smoking. Nice soft buds, man, going in with the handbrake. Shop Hello Mary is pretty consistent on their indoor, on their premium buds, on the softness and the feel and the flavor. I wanna say it's about 114 an ounce. We'll get over on their website after I get this rolled up and take a look and see exactly what their pricing is, because it does change time to time, like everybody else's. But they remain competitive. And some of the best dang flour and rosin you can't even argue about. All right, got it busted up. It was a little tough to break up with a hand. I had to employ a little bit of grinder to do some partial work for me. All right, next step is select a wood. Hopefully we got one that's worth even rolling here, because sometimes these things would be, you get one or two out of a pack. That's why I recommend the Brothers Broadleaf. These are actually super fresh though, these woods right here. This got a big ass stem. There's one. Yeah. We got one right here. Stem don't look too crazy. Nice and fresh, dark looking. We'll unroll it. Start down here at the tip end and just carefully unroll your wood. It's a natural leaf. Seems like they're a lot thinner than they used to be. Now, I always like to put the tobacco back in the pack, and that helps keep the other woods fresh, right? And they don't dry out as quick. So whenever you unroll it, just drop your tobacco back in the package. We just about there. We getting finished. It takes a little bit of time to craft a fine cigar, you know what I mean? You can't just be throwing these things together. Check it out, we got our blunt all spun up. It's like a two-tone tip. I took another piece, wrapped around there, put a paper filter tip in there. Make sure these things hit like a truck. Most important thing is getting these things fired up well. So yeah, I use a torch. We'll go ahead and get a good cherry going on this thing before we even puff on it, because you can fuck it up just trying to light it up. Hold the fire up. Excellent flavor. You can taste that tobacco leaf in there. As you can see, I made it fat enough where it's minimal flavor for the tobacco leaf, as minimal as you're gonna get. If you're not used to leaf blunt, so it'll probably be strong, especially in a backwood. That's why I really like those Brothers Broadleaf. They're such a thin leaf, the Dawson's duds, you don't even taste it. And if you do, you taste a fine tobacco. Their cigars are made just to make blunts. Their family has been in the cigar business for over 50 years, but they specialize in blunts. I did order some, so look forward to seeing me roll up a few of those in the near future. Well, let's jump over on Shop Hello Mary's site real quick and see what they got in store over there. In the stove, let's see what they have in store here. Let's go ahead and look at flour, since that's what we're smoking on. We'll look at some rosin too while we're here, because these are the two main things that I personally like here and that I get here. Space Lemonade. Here we go, stuffed cherry gelato. Now it's $149 for the premium ounce, and what is the half running? 79 bucks. And then of course you get that 10% off when you use your boy's code. You get that 10% off, so it's about 72 for the half and about 135 for the zipper. The smalls are really a great deal over here. Ooh, summer mangoes from the greenhouse. I wonder what those are like. The Chapel of Love. Cotton candy small. Oh, look, the Dank Flamingo OG. Check it out, y'all. The Dank Flamingo OG. Supersonic greenhouse. That's a good deal on that Dank Flamingo OG too. $79 for an ounce. It looks like the cheapest ounce on their site. $72 when you use your boy's code. Kim Driver, Apple Fritter, Birthday Kush Premium. I have some of that put up. Zerbert Premium, Canal Street Nerds. Now, I'd like to try these Canal Street Nerds. I have had the Canal Street Runts, and they were freaking amazing. Loved them. Bubblegum Gelato Smalls, Zope Smalls, Joker's Candy, the Pop Rocks times LA Candy, Lemon Cherry Skittles. That's a really good one. I've got that over. Well, I had that over here. I smoked the whole thing up. Never made a video. Very good. Highly recommend the Lemon Cherry Skittles. One of my favorite coming out of Shop Hello Mary ever. So yeah, don't sleep on the Lemon Cherry Skittles. Lemon Cherry Gelato. Lemon Cherry Original. I wonder what the difference in Lemon Cherry Gelato and Original is. Fuel Day Mule. Man, we got a lot of flour on the menu today. We're only on third page. Miami Mango. We'll really try that. Strawberry Cough is another great one. Gelato Classic. LA Pop Rocks. Hashburger Illuminati. Wedding Cake. Chimera Junkie. Cherry Airheads. I would love to try. That sounds amazing. Gush Mints, Frozen Lemons, Sherbanger, Blue Dream, Gelato 33, 6-star Cherry Lotto, Purple Push Pop Greenhouse, Dr. J Premium. Dr. J is a really good one. It's been a while since I had that. Burberry Gary. I don't think I've had that one. NoHo Candy Smalls. The Hash Holes, which are always good. These are always great. Let's see which flavors they got going today. Okay, they got the Blue Nerds and Garlic Juice, LCG and Rainbow Belts, and the RS11 and Trop Wilson. I'd like to try that. White Cherry Poppers. These poppers are, these are super dope. Freaking, White Cherry Poppers, a sweet potent greenhouse strain. Oh, it's a greenhouse, okay. Strain grown, bold cherry flavor and creamy, earthy undertones. Delivers uplifting, creative high, followed by smooth body relaxation, couch lock, dense frosty buds with rich green and purple hues. Make this limited edition strain a standout. Grab it while it lasts. I've been getting the different poppers from Super Dope here at the Flowery. Pineapple Crush, Black Ice. I have some Black Ice Smalls, man. I'm not a huge fan of Black Ice. Man, I bought a bag, cheap ounce, way back, and I think it scared me with Black Ice. Smoothie, Jet Fuel, Sprinkles, Cherry Poppers. Yeah, they got all the Super Dope poppers, it looks like, huh? Cherry Poppers, Black Cherry Gelato. I've got the Cherry Poppers jar. I'll show y'all that in a second when we flip back over. And I picked up those Cherry Poppers up in Michigan. The Space City Sheesh Bundle Pack. Lemon Cherry Gelato Smalls, Skittles and Grape Pie, Zelda Smalls, Uncle Snoop Premium, Boston George, Watermelon Skittles, Space City Runts, Limoncello Smalls, Watermelon Runts, Blue Nerd, Chicago Runts. I love those Chicago Runts. I'm a Runts fan. Y'all know that shit already. Gary Payton Smalls, LA Pop Rocks, Platinum Jack. Platinum Jack's on sale. I love some Platinum Jack. They must have been having trouble selling Platinum Jack. I love Platinum Jack, man. It's a really good smoke. And, oh, okay, it's on sale, but it's $70 for a quarter. Look at here, they, looks like the Giraffe's pee is coming in. No, they are fucking proud of that one. That one's gonna be, I guess it's sold out. Ain't no way that's $2.29 for the ounce. Jack Hare Pave Runts. I'm not a fan of Pave. I don't like that menthol in my weed. I'm going to menthol. Ooh, 818 Premium. Trop Cherry Premium. Now we're getting into the out of stock, yeah. They got a bunch of stuff that's out of stock. And let's see, we're at page 6. So they got another almost 4 pages of stuff that out of stock. Let's look at these concentrates real quick though. Grape Gas and Thai OG, I've had that. Really good, have not had Headhunter. Grilled Peaches, I haven't had that. I bet that's good. G-Mob Hazelnut, Kimmy Jones is a really good one. I've had that. Donnie Burger Premium. They got a new Donnie Burger jar. That's really cool. Haven't seen any of the premium jars in a while. Had the Rosin Flight last month, man. That was fucking super sick. Appreciate them sending that out. Last month, I had that for $7.10. I had that last fucking week. I'm a maniac. I've already smoked it all long ago. That thing's been history. Guava Gas, Ice Cream Cake, Gen Z, Bacchio Pancakes, Papaya Berry, The garlic Z I have currently, we'll be taking a dab of at the end of this. Jungle Juice, I have not had that. Straw Nana, I can't say I've had that. Bubble Yum, that's a new one. Garlic Mints. Banana Punch, Rainbow Belts, Key Lime Pie. Now that's a nice looking jar of Key Lime Pie, beautiful. Moroccan Peaches, Papaya Huasca Premium. I think I had some of that back around, possibly back around Christmas. Peach Rings, I definitely had some of that. Love peach rings, one of my favorite. They have their hash holes of Dulce Papaya. GMO, if everybody's had some GMO that comes in the, what you call it. We got Egyptian Gold, Space Goo, Gush Mints, there's a Space City bundle. Tropicana Cherry, which is really good. That's one of my favorites from Tropaya. Can't say I've had that. Cookies and Cream, Hash Burger, Lemonade is one of my favorite. The Maui Wowie, I've had that, but it's been a while. Super Boof, I have not had this. I'd love to try this Super Boof. Sour Diesel, can't say I've tried that. Gary Payton, Sunset Sherbet, Tropical Peach, I'd love to try anything tropical. Grape Jelly, Garlic Juice, Papaya Cakes, Peaches and Cream. Taliban is a really good one. That was one of the first ones I got from them. Grease Monkey, I haven't had that. Papaya, Honey Papaya, I bet that's amazing. Strawberry Peach, Garlic Gas. I'd love to have some garlic gas. Sounds tasty. Wild Grapes, Rainbow Berries, Strawberry Gushers. General Skittles is a really good one. If you see this one come in, grab it. Z Kim, Grape Banana. That, man, they got a nice selection, guys. If there's one on there that I didn't mention as you should grab it and that you really love, let us know. Get in the comments. Let us know about it, man. Yeah, but that's it. That's all we're going to look at today over here on the Shop Hello Mary site, man. Let's get back over here, finish this blunt, and then we're going to get into some dabs. Had to let it air out a little bit. I got a nice sliding door right here in the Island Dab Lab, so I can, that's where I can smoke blunts in here, man. I can open all the doors and let this bitch air all the way out, and it won't just smell and make the whole house stink up. Yeah, I've been on a little bit of the blunt kick here, man. Now, growing up, I was a blunt guy, you know, that's how we smoked, but we didn't smoke these leaf blunts like this. We smoked Swisher Sweet, Perfectos, and White Owl Sports, stuff like that. Our Green Optimos, man, but really Swisher Sweet Perfectos. So when I first got my hands on one of these leaves and I rolled it up, I didn't put enough tobacco in it. I mean, I didn't put enough smoke in there, and it was freaking terrible. But since I've learned how to put enough in there, I really enjoy the natural leaf. Even though it's more of an illusion of a natural leaf, it's about as natural as a freaking spray pack when it comes to these Backwoods. Because it's Backwood, you can guarantee they're using every bit of pesticide on here, and this is a Banana Foster flavored tobacco leaf. That Banana Foster, those Banana Foster terps are not in the plant of tobacco. Believe that. That comes from chemicals they put on there. But, you know, I ain't that too worried about it. I don't smoke these all the time. And, man, you know, I've smoked plenty of blunts in my life. It's not one or two of these ain't going to kill me. I really love putting these filter tips, these paper filter tips. These are very key getting that thing to really smoke, man. If you don't have your own custom cigar bands, you just get one that's got a little bit of a lighter wrapper, and then you can cut a strip to wrap around the tip. It always helps keep that tip secure and keep it from coming apart. Another trick is to leave a little bit of that paper overlapping right here so that when you push your insert in your filter, it tucks in and keeps that wrapped. I didn't do that here today, but you know, it is another little hack. All right, guys, that's a wrap on this big, beautiful wood of stuffed cherry gelato, man. Really enjoyed that. Let me freshen up my coffee, and we'll come back and we'll hit those dabs, just as promised. All right, folks, we're going to hit the Puffco today just for simplicity. First one we're going to hit, I didn't even see it on the menu over there. We got this hibachi. This is a really interesting, savory flavor. This is one of the things I love about rosin, man. You really get to taste a a spectrum of flavors that you may not pick up on if you're just combusting flour, because it's something, you know, the plant matter really changes the flavor a lot. You're just getting the pure flavor with these rosins. I love it. All right, I got this on red. We'll go ahead and heat it up and take a hit once it's ready. Oh shit. Oh yeah, man, hibachi has been one of my favorite rosins, man. And I've been smoking 710 and everything else. This has got some just great effects, man. Just a dab does it. But all right, we're moving on to that garlic Z. All right, we got the garlic Z loaded up in here. I'm slightly recovered. We're gonna go ahead and get it done. Got about over an hour of video to edit here. And I still gotta do a live this morning, so we gonna get this thing closed up. I'm having to be respectful. Oh. Yeah, man, garlic Z. Well, that's a wrap on these Shop Hello Berry products, man. Final thoughts on the stuffed cherry gelato, man. Great flavor, beautiful flower. Though these are saying premium, they really look like smalls to me. You know, it is premium quality, but the buds are rather small. That's my only gripe. The rosin's amazing. Love Shop Hello Mary for rosins. #1 source for rosin to your door. Best source for budget rosins on my list, man. Hands down, Shop Hello Mary. Great flower as well, so do not sleep on these folks, man. Be sure to check them out. Don't forget to use your boy's code and save 10% on everything at Shop Hello Mary, man. Guys, appreciate y'all tuning in, hanging out, smoking with me all the way to the end. Until the next one, I will catch y'all then. Peace.